Children of the forest made these.
When?
A very long time ago.
What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this one is, what do the White Walkers symbols mean? And with Game of Thrones Season 8 fastly approaching, I do believe that these symbols will play a major role in the end game of the story. And when this whole video series is done, I will tell you exactly how they all fit together. Now, I have ran through 4 of these symbols already, so if you're interested in that, please check the playlist where all these videos are linked and you can watch them all in order so that you don't spoil anything for yourself while you're watching these videos. And this next symbol, without a shadow of a doubt, puts us one step closer to figuring out exactly what's going to happen at the end of Game of Thrones. And I'm excited to tackle this symbol, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
The children of the forest made these.
When?
A very long time ago.
So this is the symbol we will be tackling in this video. This one, the circle with the line in the middle. Now this is a simple looking symbol. Probably the most simplest looking symbol of them all. But I do believe that this is the most significant symbol of all the symbols we have been shown. And we have seen this circle with a line in it throughout many things in Game of Thrones. Now, when the show first starts, we see a symbol made by the White Walkers out of people that the Rangers stumble upon. Now, people may think that this symbol and this circular symbol are the same, but to me, they are not. They are different. We tackled that first symbol that White Walkers left in our first video, so check that out. This is not the same symbol. They do look similar, but they are not the same. They have 2 different meanings, as we can see clearly from this picture right here. Now, the one made by the White Walkers, by the bodies, is more of a triangle-ish type angle. We can see clearly that the one on the left is definitely a circle. Alright, I know the White Walkers could have made a circle if they wanted to make a circle, so the fact that this is not that shape means it must mean something different. But we have seen this circle with a line before in Game of Thrones numerous times, but the easiest place to spot it is around the neck of Sansa Stark. And let it be known that there is a reason why this symbol is time after time again shown on the neck of Sansa Stark. This symbol will affect the endgame for Sansa Stark. I will not get into that in this video. I will make a video about it, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss that video and any other video that I upload on this YouTube channel. Now, in real life, we can easily see this symbol as phi, or the golden ratio. In math, 2 quantities are in the golden ratio if their ratio is the same as the ratio of their sum to the larger of the 2 quantities. It's the ratio where the portion between the whole and the larger part is the same as the ratio between the larger part and the smaller part. And this is what is known as the divine proportion. And when we see things with our eye that are in this proportion, we see them as beautiful. And this is a proven fact. Now, since this is associated with the White Walkers, and in the show the White Walkers have nothing to do with beauty, I'm going to say that this does not represent that in this show. It means something else. And I just clearly said in the show, so please don't put in the comments section about what the White Walkers look like in the books. We are dealing with the show, and these symbols are in the show, not the books. So what does this symbol mean? I think we have to go to the next time that we see it, and that will give us another clue of exactly what this symbol means. Khal Drogo's funeral pyre, I think, is the best representation of this symbol that we get in the show, and it shows us exactly what this symbol means. Now, during this funeral pyre for Khal Drogo, what is actually going on here? What do they talk about here?
Ask me to stand aside as you climb on that pyre. I won't watch you burn.
Is that what you fear?
What's going on here is a sacrifice. Daenerys is sacrificing Mira Mazda, and what happens is that she gets the birth of the dragons. Now, she doesn't know that that's going to happen, but it does happen. But what this is, and what I believe this symbol is, it's a sacrifice symbol. This just happens to be a fire sacrifice. Not any sacrifice, a blood sacrifice symbol. And I think that this is for fire that she's using it for, but I think the symbol itself means blood sacrifice. And we have further proof in this that this symbol does mean blood sacrifice from this next clip.
You did well.
Now, it is no coincidence that we see this through Bran Stark's eyes, and we know that these symbols are symbols from the Children of the Forest that are redone by the White Walkers, and we know that Bran is associated with them. So Bran watching this sacrifice go down, there's a reason. This is not a coincidence. And we look at the rocks that are on there, we see the same circle symbols on these rocks. So there's no reason for these circle symbols to be here if it doesn't mean blood sacrifice. And that's why I think these symbols are there, that this symbol means blood sacrifice. Now, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm sorry that it's short, but if I don't, I'm going to spoil the next video. So look forward to the next video, because I'm telling you, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to explain all these shapes and how they're going to affect the major characters in this show. But you tell me, do you think this is a blood sacrifice symbol? And if not, tell me what you think it is. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.